Salam, Hotep, Salam, Salam Alaikum, and universal greetings to my people out there in the cyber world and the world in general. Stirring my bay, doing my uplifting work, edifying the people, and I want to deal with a couple of concepts as it pertain to status correction because that's a hot topic going around. I see so many people who are not reading, who are not studying, you know what I'm saying, which is a requirement of status correction, of the procedure of status correction, because part of status correction is standing up on your own right and proclaiming certain things on the record, or correcting certain things on the record as it pertains to your legal disposition and your political disposition, right? So I want to introduce these concepts that are in relationship or associated with the concept of correcting your status. And for those who say it's bullshit, you are revealing your ignorance by saying it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're revealing that you have no understanding of these legal concepts, so you need to just be on hush hush and listen. And this article that I'm about to read from uh, is RV Bay publication. I encourage all those active who wants to understand what's going on with this legal jurisprudence as it pertains to how Moors expound upon it and our disposition on the land. Go to RV Bay publication and stop talking about what Moors think. You haven't read anything on what Moors expound upon. Right? This article is called About X-Rail and Nom Deguerre. Or Nom Deguerre. Deguerre. Okay. Nom Deguerre is spelled Nomdeguerre. Nom Deguerre. Okay. Not getting rid of your old name equals ex relatio. That's EXERLATIONE, or ex real. It is advised that you gain knowledge in regards to the lawful use of ex real. It is the lawful process. It is the lawful process that Noble Drew Ali meant when he said not to get rid of your old name, but do all new business in your new name. Of course, upon study, he trusted you would find that out, as the have not been told. X-real is the relationship to having information only regarding the straw, or regarding any fiction, as fictions cannot speak for themselves. That is why an attorney is always forced upon you, as attorneys are for the purpose of speaking for those who cannot speak for themselves. EI corporations. Let me go down on this, scroll down on this a little more. EI corporations. What many call the straw name and others call the transmitting utility is really lawfully a nom de guerre. A nom de guerre is a fictitious, fictitious name or a war name, a name assumed for a time. Therefore, what you call a birth certificate name, or in error a government name, or straw or transmitting utility, fits all or any one of the above definition. It is possibly easier at first to see it as a name assumed for a time, and you have decided that time is up, and until you can fully understand how it is a war name and how it is a fiction, or it's fictitious. that is secondarily easy because you know it was established by a corporation and it's in all caps, which by all definition is a fiction because anything in all caps indicates a corporation name. A name is a label and is meant for corporations. You would have an appellation, which means to call out to, and an attribute. However, an attribute is not a proper appellation. It would be likened to a nickname, but is not that either, as it is descriptive personal qualities. Descriptive personal qualities. The nom de guerre, often referred to as a straw or transmitting utility, was created by a certificate and any other instrument created from it, e.i., birth certificate, marriage license, etc., are void because it comes from a void instrument in the first instance. Thus, a name comes under the Fourth Amendment as a fiction, a corporate citizen, or member jurisdiction. The 14th Amendment, although not ratified, was established under the jurisdiction of a corporate state for and referring to the corporation formed its inception and never meant for natural being. Therefore, any person answering to it is potentially corporate state chattel property with no rights to be established. Thus, let me go scroll down a little bit more, y'all. Bear with me. Those instruments are in themselves proof of human slavery, human trafficking. It does not put you on the stock market as you are not on the stock market. That part of paper certificate bond is made an an ex real. That's EXREL. It's a concept that's talking about the relationship, which I read earlier. It's talking about the relationship between the name and you and the name and the state, right? Claim and that is either the general attorney speaking for the fiction, e.i., any corporate state, or by one who is in their proper persons, right? The only one who can speak for in bringing this up is the general attorney or you in your proper person, meaning correcting the status. Because they have a legal presumption of who you are, and all you're doing is correcting that legal presumption, right? And putting your status correct on the record. This is what status correction is. Okay. Okay. What did I leave off? That will be you. Naturally, you have more information regarding the straw man than anyone. Plus, you have supreme interest in any business being done in that straw name. You know what I'm saying? You have supreme interest. You don't ever want to say you own it, though. That's where people get caught up, because when you own it, you get you're liable for anything that happens to it, because it's a corporation. It's like any other corporation. It's not a legal limited liability corporation, though, so you can be liable for it. Okay, let's see. I think that was it. Natural. Oh, please read the article. Yeah, that was it. They just telling you, giving you other references or articles that you can go read and everything to confirm. You know what I'm saying, and familiarizing you with other legal concepts to confirm the ideas that we're expounding on as it pertains to the concept of correcting your status. Right? There's a lot of things associated with it, and people who are not studied and not reading these concepts, because anyone can go for themselves to go do this research. And like I said, I encourage y'all to go to RV Bay Publication and get familiarized with these concepts, because it's so reference filled. It's like you can't argue. There's no debating. That's why I see why the brother Taj Tariq says no debating, even though I didn't agree with him. I see why he did it, but I don't agree with him. There's still room for debate. We could debate, because the truth can always be scrutinized, and it'll always come out of the truth, right? So I think that was it. Quick little 11-minute something video, and I think I got it all. Also, I want to address the fraud going on, the status correction paperwork being, you know what I'm saying, sold and bought and everything. I think on both sides you are participating in fraud, because no one can correct your status except the one who wants the status corrected. I don't know if y'all got that, but you can only correct your own status. You can only save yourself. So you have to do the due diligence. You have to study. You have to, even if you're getting advice from someone else, you have to know for yourself what you're getting yourself into. You have to know how, to the point, to me, I see it as no one can do nothing for you. You can get advice from people, but ultimately, you're going to have to make that exchange of energy, and it's going to have to be you personally who becomes the minister of affairs, who becomes the executor of the estate, right? You have to be responsible enough, you know what I'm saying, and also learn how to author your own documents, your own legal documents, author your own affidavits, your own writs, not taking these templates off these websites and then adding your name to it. That's dishonor. You know what I'm saying? That's not genuine. That's not how this works on a spiritual level. And this is very much a spiritual process. It's not just a human legal or lawful process, or legal process. This is very much a spiritual journey that you're on to freeing yourselves. And with that, I want to say salam, peace, hotep, uplift.